Good morning, word nerds. Thank you for being here on the replay. If that's where you are watching us, I really appreciate you spending a couple of minutes of your day. Good morning, Jenny Lee. So if you don't already know, hey, Smartbone, my name is Christine. I am a member of the Perry Girls, and each and every weekday morning I bring you a new and amazing word of the day for you to add to your vocabulary so that you can sound smarticles. Good morning, John. I saw you sneak in there. Hello, Melissa Rogers, Lula Rowe. Good morning, everyone. Yes, I have big poofy hair today. So let's get to the word of the day, shall we? So today's word of the day is being shared. I am working at home for a little tiny bit this morning, and then I'm going to go pick up some new braces. And hey, Joy. Hello. Oh, Vanessa, how are you, sweetie? I was saying something and I can't remember what it was now. Oh, I'm going to go pick up some new braces. So I get to work from home for a little tiny bit. And then I got to go to the office and sit in my cubicle like all the rest of the prisoners. But I should say employees, teammates. Good morning, Doug. So today's word of the day is not only the Perry Girls word of the day, but it's also the Heart Tribe's word of the day. So welcome to the Heart Tribe members as well. So today's word of the day is nonchalant. Nonchalant. And it looks like nonchalant. If you're somebody who likes to sound things out, this one looks like nonchalant. So it's Nonchalant. Good morning. Nonchalant. Nonchalant. And nonchalant means feeling or appearing casually calm and relaxed. Now, when I'm on these scopes, I am not nonchalant. I'm very excitable. I'm very in your face. I'm very hyper. This is not nonchalant. Not even close. So, a George Carlin word. Well, yeah, this could definitely be a George Carlin word, except that George Carlin had a tendency to get very excited about things, especially when he was on stage and talking about them. His voice would remain calm, but you could tell he was getting kind of agitated, but in a good, funny way. So, I was thinking more along the lines of like a Matthew McConaughey, or I'm not nonchalant. Definitely not nonchalant. But Matthew McConaughey, as an actor, I think for the most part, he's pretty chill, pretty relaxed. And then George Clooney, I think, even when he gets really passionate, because he's become very vocal about his political views, but even when he's very passionate and he's very fired up about something, he remains very casually calm and relaxed. And he can say things and they have a greater impact because he's being nonchalant about it. He's passionate, but he's calm and relaxed about it. So nonchalant doesn't mean that you don't care. It doesn't mean that you're flip, right? F-L-I-P, flip, meaning to not care, right? To be nonchalant and not care, that's flip. But to be nonchalant and just feel or appear calm and relaxed, you can still be passionate about something. I try very hard to be, all right. Yes, very much so. That's very much a nonchalant thing to say, right? Instead of being like, all right, let's do this. He goes, all right. Very nonchalant, right? Very chill, very relaxed. So that's one of the things that I appreciate about him. And then again, George Clooney does it too. Oprah is not nonchalant about a lot of things, but she's also very nonchalant about a lot of other things. She gets very passionate, but she has the ability to still stay calm and relaxed talking about things. Then she starts giving away cars, and she kind of, you get a car, you get it. And you're right, she kind of goes all over the place. And the nonchalant of whatever it was, the whole nonchalant attitude, the whole nonchalant tone is out the window with each of the cars that she's giving away. So another thing about nonchalant, and this one kind of struck me as I was walking. I took a walk a couple days ago, and I know what the word of the day is, a few days in advance. And I was thinking about the movie Along Came Polly. It's a rom-com, romantic comedy, and it stars Ben Stiller and Jennifer Aniston. And Philip Morris Seymour, I think it's Morris Seymour, the actor who we lost a couple years ago, who was also part of the Hunger Games series. Yeah, right? It's a great movie. Along Came Polly. It's a really cute movie. Hey, Jeff, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, sweetie? Seymour Hoffman, thank you. Philip Seymour Hoffman. I couldn't remember his name. I like him though, but his character is like totally spastic in this movie. Anyway, Ben Stiller's character is an actuary, and he's fairly calm, but he's also kind of, I mean, he's the lead, right? He's the male lead, so he's a little bit out there. Thank you. And his mother and father are also in the movie, and, well, not his real mom and dad, because his real mom and dad are also actors. But did you really just watch this movie? Okay, so you'll totally relate to this. Today's word of the day is nonchalant. Ben Stiller's father, the actor, the character, not the actor, the character of the lead male father, he's very nonchalant, and he's very quiet. And he doesn't have any lines for the first 90% of the movie, maybe 95% of the movie. And about 5, maybe 10 minutes before the movie ends, he has like one really big long line, almost like a monologue. And it's the only time you hear him talk, I think, in the entire movie. And he's very calm, he's very relaxed, but he makes this point that kind of ties together the first 90% of the movie and kind of brings everything into perspective. So it's a way to take nonchalant to the next level. My husband's pretty nonchalant for the most part. I know you guys haven't seen him on Periscope because he's super anti-camera, but he's pretty chill. There's some drama going on in my family right now, and the family member came over and was sharing it with all of us, and I got emotional, and other people were getting emotional, and my husband just quietly sat and listened to everything. And then as we were wrapping up and we were all giving each other hugs, he stood up and said something that was pretty mind-blowing. It took everything that we had just talked about or heard, or all the emotions that we had just felt for the past half an hour to an hour, and just tied them all up and made everybody feel better. So by being nonchalant and not being in the middle of all the drama, staying cool and calm and relaxed through the whole thing, he was able to put some perspective on it for all the rest of us who were going from emotion, right? We come from our hearts. We live from our emotions. We're women. That's what we do. So that's another way to see nonchalant. Now, I know I've talked mostly about men being nonchalant, and I think that's because men have a tendency to be able to curb their enthusiasm better than women. I shouldn't say curb their enthusiasm. Just, again, we come from emotion. Women live from emotion. That's our go-to. But there are women who are also very nonchalant when they're out in the public. I think Condoleezza Rice is someone who went out of her way to be nonchalant and did a really good job at it. I think Barbara Boxer could use a little bit more being nonchalant. I think Dianne Feinstein does a really good job of being very passionate, but staying nonchalant. She stays calm, she stays relaxed, she doesn't fly off the handle like Boxer does. Who else? I can't say that the Democratic presidential candidate was very nonchalant, because I think neither one of them, I don't think the Republican candidate was very nonchalant about anything either. I think they're both very big personalities, and I think they were both all the time. So that's my definition of nonchalant, and that's my word of the day scope for you guys. So I hope you liked it. Make sure to invite your friends and share this out. And if you're part of the Heart Tribes, I hope you're having a great beat with your tribe mates. Make sure to love one another, support each other, because you're making friends for life. I'm no longer part of the Heart Tribes, but I still stay in touch with a lot of my Heart Tribe friends and girlfriends and family members. I call them tribe mates. In fact, my very, very, very first tribe, I'm still really good friends and still follow the 2 women who were in that beat with me. I don't remember who the leader was, but I do remember who my tribe mates were. So Megan and Mo, if you're out there, I love you and I miss you. So anyway, have a great Thursday, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning for the fabulous Friday edition of Word of the Day. Until then, be good to yourselves, be good to one another, and I'll see you again real soon. Mwah! Bye now.